Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So, as we expected yesterday, if we got through the 1600 area, which is pretty much up there, we would be looking to test the bottom of the range. And I think that's kind of where we're heading at the moment. Bit of an overreaction coming out of the Asian market at the moment. Wasn't that bad of a reaction, to be quite honest. From the US market, but nevertheless we are ranging and we are coming to look for some support, and I would expect it to start coming in somewhere along here, along one of these tails. We're going to find some support. So what we need to be doing is being very cautious, and you can see what I mean. So yesterday we kind of dropped pretty quickly, and then the US session inside bar there, and this morning we just falling as the Asian market overreacts to the Fed minutes. So I always find that fascinating. They have the meeting, they have the press conference, basically told us 2 weeks ago that don't get too excited. They still think they're going to raise interest rates, and then 2 weeks later we go into flat panic when we read the minutes and it says there's a potential for interest rate hikes. Anyway, I always find it very interesting what changed from 2 weeks ago. If you look at how price reacted 2 weeks ago to how it's reacting today. Anyway, let's just get our structure in. So we are through these levels. So the next levels we need to pay attention to is going to be right there and one more over there. So those are the three that I would pay attention to right now. So let's get down to the lower time frames, and don't forget to drop us a comment, keep the banter going, and drop us a thumbs up if you like what you are seeing. At the moment, that is the area of chaos that I would be looking at, and there's just one more level I need to put in here. I'll do that. Sorry, two more levels, one more down there, and I'll get those levels to you now. It doesn't want to get onto a level. There we go. Okay, so right where we are now, 15,850, 15,836, 15,798, 15,770, and then you have 15,719. So I would expect something to happen somewhere around here. We are oversold at the moment. Slight diversions here as well. So, this could be a bit of a flag. Not entirely comfortable with it, but if you look at how price behaved yesterday, it was downward trend. But we broke through the main level here at 1600 pretty solidly, and then just continued drifting lower. So that's kind of the setup what I'd be looking for. I'd be seeing what's happening here, and potential for a trend reversal, and the trend reversal is on the 15-minute. But we are very far from the 155. So whatever reversal does happen, I think it's going to be messy. So what you should be doing is looking to go with the trend, and there is some chaos higher up, so you're looking for a rejection of 15,910, or alternatively a rejection of 1600. But that, if we got as high as that, I'd be a little bit concerned about trying to take a short up there. So yeah, that's kind of the view I've got here. The short off this area, 15,910, and then we're looking to target these levels here. I would not expect price to break through all these levels, to be quite honest. I'd expect the buyers to come in. Another way of playing this is to wait for price action on the levels and just see which one lines up with our 8 hours. So this area here is definitely lining up with an 8-hour level. This one here also lines up with an 8-hour level. In fact, they all do. So if you do that, 166 point stop loss. But anyway, that's kind of the view I've got. It's very cautious. You need to be on the lower time frames, and you need to look for those opportunities to bounce off here. It's been bouncing off here all the time, but bear in mind that you do have a potential big head and shoulders that's forming with the neckline all the way down here at 15,719. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So be very aware of that as well. So if we do break below this level, like I've said before, 15,719, I'd want to see a decent break and a retest of it before committing to any moves to the downside. And there are significant amounts of gaps, or should we call them magnets, to the downside that would be interesting to see if they close. And if you just finish off on the weekly, if the weekly is going to give me data, there we go. The bottom here is also the bottom of, or the neckline, should I say, of a double top on the weekly. So there is potential for a move down, but this is a big area of chaos. It's been here since 2021. So take it as you want. Trend is up on the weekly, just looking a little bit overboard with diversions at the moment. So, we do break through this on the weekly, it will set up a bigger move down into this area of chaos here. Anyway, that's for a later date. Today, bounce short off a rejection, but then pay attention to the levels that we're in, because I do not expect us to just bullet through those today. Been wrong often, but today I don't think it's going to happen. Not until all the data's in anyway. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.